Hello. First thoughts at taking a look at the satellite picture across Europe, and there's a lot of cloud around and there's a lot going on. This hook here to the north is the remnants of Storm Jorge, still keeping things pretty windy across parts of the UK and Scandinavia into the beginning of the new week. Its attendant weather fronts pushing across into western Russia, bringing some heavier rain into Poland. Then our next low comes barreling into Central Europe, heavy rain for Italy, the south of France, and some snow for the Alps. Comparison, a good deal quieter on Monday for Cyprus, for Greece, for Turkey and the southern half of the Balkans with some sunshine around, but some very wet weather for northern Italy to get the new week underway. Quite a few showers for northern Spain, running into the west of France too. Sunshine and showers for the UK. Pretty windy story across Scandinavia, but still relatively mild. For Tuesday, some of the wetter weather pulls away from northern Italy and tucks into the Balkans, heads towards western Greece, but then our next area of low pressure moves in from the Atlantic to western France and drapes itself across northern Spain and northern Portugal. We will, I think, see the weather clearing up for Switzerland a little later in the week. Milan should become much drier after that very wet start too. Towards the west, though, with those lows continuing to feed in from the Atlantic, pretty mixed fare for Paris. Hello. Plenty of cold air across Canada at the moment, not entirely surprising for the time of year. What is a little more surprising is just how far south that cold air has penetrated into the eastern states of the US. We're also going to see another plunge of cold air, though, coming down into the Rockies through Sunday on into Monday. And with that plunge of colder air, some snow from Wyoming all the way across into northern California. Some snowfall possible for Saskatchewan and Manitoba too, and then into the early part of the new week, expect this weather system to develop significantly and bring heavy rain into the Mississippi Valley. As we head along the length of the west coast, we have another Pacific low pushing into western Canada. That will bring some snow into northern British Columbia. Vancouver escaping the worst of it, though, on Sunday. You can see perhaps even a few showers getting across towards Las Vegas to the south of that weather system in the next 24 hours. Bit of patchy cloud left on Monday. San Francisco, though, saw no significant rain through February. Looks like the start of March will carry on with that theme. For the east coast of the US, a lot of winter sunshine on Sunday, but a pretty chilly feel to proceedings. Some of the colder air extending as far south as northern Florida. And then this system is the one we're watching for some explosive development in the next 24 to 48 hours. Heavy rain to come for the likes of Nashville and Memphis. Hello. Rio de Janeiro and Minas Gerais have both seen heavy rainfall in the last 24 hours. The tail end of a weather front that's just basically parked up here, and it's in no hurry to get out of the way on Sunday either. So those rainfall totals will keep mounting up for the likes of Rio de Janeiro and Brasilia. Still heavy showers to come across northern Peru too. Contrast that to just how dry it is across much of the southern half of the continent. There is some drier weather further north as well across northern Colombia and Venezuela. Back into heavier showers though along the northern coast of Brazil. Some quite dry spells to be found between Recife and Carvelas, at least on Sunday. Sunshine, however, across Paraguay, Uruguay and Argentina, allowing some fairly significant heat to build in the next few days. Buenos Aires holds on to its sunshine throughout the week ahead, whereas Rio de Janeiro is looking pretty showery throughout. More showers for La Paz and Bogota too. Across Central America, a good deal of sunshine for Mexico, although we could see some heavier rain heading into the northwest. A few showers possible on Sunday for Nicaragua, part of a tail end of a weather front that I think will bring some heavier downpours for a time to Puerto Rico. That front, though, pulling out into the Atlantic to leave drier weather as we go on into the week ahead. Perhaps just the odd shower left for Port-au-Prince. Hello, we head in on our satellite picture to Africa and the Middle East, and you can see a storm system just pulling out of the eastern side of Europe, which will bring some wetter weather into the Levant for the next 24 hours. Some heavier showers around the Gulf of Guinea, and this cluster that looks like they could be pretty potent as they push into Tanzania for Monday. Also some heavier showers, I think, for Malawi and for the eastern half of South Africa. Cape Town with some sunny spells should see temperatures getting into the mid-20s. Bit of patchy cloud possible to the northwest of the continent, thanks to some unsettled weather further north in Europe. So I think sunny spells for Casablanca rather than clear blue skies on Monday and Tuesday. 1 or 2 showers possible for Lusaka and Mombasa. Some heavier rain at times in Harare. For Cape Town, however, a dry outlook in the coming days. Let's head into the Middle East now. By Monday, we should see that little area of low pressure drifting in to northern Iran. The wettest weather, I think, staying shy of Tehran. To the south of the system, bit of a shamal kicking up. So that could mean some blowing dust and sand, particularly affecting Iraq and northern Saudi Arabia. Doesn't penetrate too far down, though, across the length of the Gulf. So a pretty quiet scene to start the new week. There should be plenty of sunshine generally across the region, as you'd expect in the coming days. Hello. From our latest Indian satellite picture, you can see the picture across most of the country is a clear one, but we do have a weather feature running through to the north that is going to trigger some heavier showers, particularly for the northeast in the next 24 to 48 hours. And this area of cloud here could bring some heavier rain on Monday in to Karnataka, maybe a few showers for northern Kerala for a time too. Some of the showers to the northeast will be quite punchy, I think, particularly for Odisha, parts of West Bengal and Assam and Meghalaya through Monday, and they'll also drift further eastwards into Bangladesh. Further north, the sky's looking pretty clear, but as we look up towards Kazakhstan, you can see a weather front sinking its way in. That is a marker for much colder air coming in from the north. I'm not sure the front will bear much in the way of rain or snow, but the difference in temperatures is likely to be very significant. Closer look at that rainfall there across Karnataka. Some sunshine for the Maldives, looking pretty dry for Sri Lanka as well. Chance of the odd heavier downpour, as I said, across West Bengal and for Assam and Meghalaya. And then here's your outlook. Still plenty of sunshine in the outlook for Mumbai and Dhaka, but once that front sinks its way south into northern Pakistan, big drop in temperatures for Islamabad and some showers on the way. A real fall off in temperatures for Tashkent and Nur Sultan in the coming days too. Hello. Taking a look at our latest Asian satellite picture, you can see plentiful shower cloud once again across Indonesia. You can also make out Ferdinand, that system staying out across open waters. The remnants of Esther, though, somewhat more troublesome for northwestern Australia, with the rainfall totals really mounting up here. It's looking a bit drier across eastern China for Monday as this weather system pulls away eastwards. It will bring quite plentiful showers across the northern half of Japan, however, and rather gusty winds for a time. Sunshine for the Korean Peninsula and generally around the Yellow Sea, some bright spells for Shanghai. A lot of dry weather across Thailand and Vietnam, but for Indonesia, the showers coming in thick and fast on Monday, heavier ones pushing further north into Borneo and Brunei. Jakarta may escape some of the worst of the downpours for Monday and Tuesday at least. We head to Australia and you can see where Esther will be producing some of the heavier rain across the northwest of Australia, I should say, on Monday. That system will gradually slip southeastwards in the days ahead, but actually high pressure in the southeast will mean a lot of dry weather to start the week. Rather cool though for Adelaide and Melbourne, but then we've got a front approaching the South Island of New Zealand that will turn things very wet and windy here with a risk of quite widespread gales, whereas the north looks set to stay stubbornly dry and unfortunately no sign of the drought breaking here in the short term.